Hi, welcome to the Film Pigs on GeekNation. It's the only web series about the movies on the internet that dares to ask.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Oh my God. It's been a long ride.
Finally, some female voices in here.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Hold on, let me hop on up because I'm the host. If you didn't know already, this is the film Piglettes on GeekNation, the only web show on the internet that gives you orgasms, because these guys certainly won't. I am your host, Kether Donohue, and let me introduce my fantastic guests this evening. This is Collette Wolfe, the one and only. She is a phenomenal actress. She is on the FXX television hit series You're the Worst. She plays Dorothy.
Thank you.
See, we're so supportive of each other. And this is special guest Eva Anderson.
Hi.
She is a writer on You're the Worst and UCB phenom.
Thanks, lady.
You're welcome. So let's get the show on the road here. The first thing we're going to do is something we like to call rash judgments. Let's all collectively explain what rash judgments are.
Basically, we haven't seen a movie, and so we watch the trailer, and then we make a rash judgment on what we think the trailer means.
And you can do it along with us.
Yeah,
Feel free.
You can
It's
judge
like Wheel of
something
Fortune.
based on the tiniest amount of information in the worst possible way.
Mm-hmm. Totally. You know what? Yeah, you can go first.
I should go first?
You're gonna go first.
Okay.
Oh wait, you know what? Let's cheers.
Let's cheer.
Popcorn. Popcorn.
Popcorn. Popcorn to all.
And you cheers too at home.
Popcorn
Just
to
like
you as
Wheel
well.
of Fortune.
Yes. Just like on Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah, like you play along at home.
Okay. All right. I get it now. Thank you. That makes much more sense.
Right.
All right, go.
Okay, here we go. So I watched the trailer for Mockingjay Part 2 with Jennifer Lawrence, who is delicious. And I saw Philip Seymour Hoffman's in it. And so
He's delicious too.
Yes.
Yes.
The main thing I would say about him is that he's delicious.
Everyone's delicious.
Well,
Yeah.
also, and he, passed away. And so, yeah. So.
Did you know that?
I did know.
Oh, okay. All right. Just rest in peace, Philip
I'm
Seymour
saying
Hoffman.
nice things about him.
Right? Okay. And what else? And Donald Sutherland is the best creep. I mean, when he
he's so
shows
good.
up, he's super creepy.
He's delicious too.
Yeah, as a creep.
Yeah.
And then they have the revolution and this like tidal wave is coming in. I don't know. I got excited. I have to go and see it because my little sister wants to, and it's her birthday on the 20th, and it's coming out, and that's the thing she wants to do. But after watching the trailer 5 times in a row, I'm legit excited to see it.
Did you watch the one before?
No.
Oh, it's really good.
Really?
It's so good.
Yeah, I was kind of shocked. I don't typically like things like that, Harry Potter, Hunger Games. I put
either.
them all
I'm
in the
not
same
into
category.
it.
Yeah, I'm normally like, yeah, no thanks. I like
Like old men with beards who have a key.
to something.
Yeah.
Right. They go on some journey. I don't give a rat's. But this one, I don't know. Jennifer Lawrence, I think, can
Maybe
sell me
watch
anything.
all of the Hunger Gameses because you might like them. The first one's
Yeah.
a little dummy, but
Yeah.
then the second and third one are very good.
Well, it doesn't seem like the type of movie where you have to have watched the other ones. Like, I got what was going on.
All right.
Or you
Yeah,
could look
without-
at her nude photos online.
Right.
Yeah. Just Google
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence nude.
Yeah. She's so beautiful. Like, unbelievable.
so
And the
great.
costumes look great. Yeah, it looks good.
It's a good story.
Hot lady.
That's my rash judgment.
So you know what? Let's throw the guys a bone. I know we kicked them out, but they did originate the show. So I feel like should we let Stephen Falk do a rash judgment?
I like Stephen Falk.
Okay.
Yeah,
He is Stephen with a PH,
for sure.
a PhD.
He's pH
And being
balanced.
Stephen Falk.
pH balanced for a woman.
Yeah. Take it away, Stevie.
Do you like parental revenge thrillers? Do you like Julia Roberts? Do you like Chiwetel Ejiofor? Then you're gonna like The Secrets in Their Eyes. This is a PG-13 semi-thriller about a woman who her daughter gets killed by like a serial killer, and then they try to find him, and he gets off, and then they find him like 13 years later, and the mom's like, fuck that, I'm just gonna take him down myself, and then I know, don't do that, but then they're like, well, maybe we should help her, because, you know, a mother's justice, and Julia Roberts plays that mother, Nicole Kidman plays, I don't know, some other lady, and Chiwetel Ejiofor plays, I guess, Julia Roberts' boyfriend or lover, or just the guy who helps her, I don't know. They work together. Billy Ray, who did Shattered Glass, I think he wrote Captain Phillips, but he's a pretty good writer, director, and it looks like, I don't know. If it was like a thriller and R, I'd go see it, but this looks more like a revenge kind of drama and PG-13, so I probably won't.
Good point, Stephen. Very good point.
Very good.
Very
Stephen.
good point, Stephen. Okay, so my rash judgment was I watched The Night Before, which is a holiday comedy that stars Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Anthony Mackie.
Ooh,
And
very
it's-
delicious.
It's first I'm gonna say that I like Neighbors, and I think it's the same writing team as Neighbors, and I don't like a lot of those bro-y comedies. Literally, the word bro is in the title, in the trailer so many times. But I thought Neighbors was really good. I recommend it to people because the female characters were really cool, and that's not the only thing I like
What was
about
cool about them?
in Neighbors.
Yeah.
They're just like not bitches. Like the wife in Neighbors is like, and I'm totally blanking on her name, obviously, but she's cool. Like she's in the game. She gets to play the game with everybody and just not be like a shrew, which is what women are in all those movies. In this movie, it's the same thing. Jillian Bell seems like a cool wife, and I love her. She's very funny, and I feel like it could be okay. Like it's like at the beginning they say that Joseph Gordon-Levitt's parents died 14 years ago. That's the first time that you're like, 14 years ago, my parents died, and you guys have hung out with me every Christmas. So at first I was like, is he Batman? And then they're like, we're going to have the best Christmas ever. And then Jillian Bell gives like shrooms to Seth Rogen, so they're shrooming. But anyway, the thing that I took away from this is that there's a scene in the middle where there's just a flash of it, but you get that Joseph Gordon-Levitt at one point sings Wrecking Ball karaoke with Miley Cyrus. And I was like, okay, guys, as a society, we have like agreed to let Joseph Gordon-Levitt just keep proving that he's like a song and dance man, which is like clearly what he wants to
Which
do.
originated in 500 Days of
But
Summer.
he just keeps
after
getting to
he
do
had
it, and
sex.
like we don't want it, but we just keep being like, we should let him sing more karaoke. And I'm like, is he like a Make-A-Wish kid and we don't know?
He
Like,
just
is
wants
he
to break
special
out.
needs, or is he retarded? And we're like all being like, we should let him sing with Miley Cyrus. It would make him so happy.
He just
That's how I
wants to
felt
let
watching-
it out. He
He's
just
let
wants
it
to
out
let it out.
every single time. Like all he does is let it out.
He
We should be
wants
like,
to keep
guys,
letting it
we
out,
have
Eva."
to let him do it. It's Joey. He's so like, he just needs to sing with. Let him sing with Miley. I got so uncomfortable. I was like, I don't want to watch that, but I'll probably still see it.
I could understand.
Wait,
but
what was the name of the
he's-
movie?
The Night Before. Joseph Gordon-Levitt is special needs. Is what it's about.
So at home, you can decide whether or not you want to see all these things.
Joseph
You don't-
Gordon-Levitt as
you
a
don't
special
have to
needs
listen
person.
to our judgments. But you know what? Something I also love about this show, besides the fact that it gives you orgasms, is that you get to see new things that other people haven't seen. And there was something that happened this week. There was a very special press junket that took place. And we interviewed the top dogs. We interviewed the film pigs. And we dug in.
We did.
We dug into their souls
Deep.
and their minds and their hearts and their penises.
We dug into their
And-
penises.
We didn't.
Ew.
We did though.
We did it with like a bamboo skewer.
So that's what we're gonna watch now. We need to find the thing.
Bamboo skewer?
You know.
I have no idea.
Oh, here.
What?
Roll it. Thank you so much for attending the
Thank you.
Junket.
Thank you.
I love junkets, especially mine.
Well, it's not yours specifically.
Well, it's Phyllis Deegan's junket.
5 minutes in the junket. Yeah. Okay.
So, I like to ask the groundbreaking questions.
Sure.
What I need to know is, you know how, some directors have a signature. Paul Feig wears a suit on set.
Right.
Lee Daniels wears pajamas.
Okay.
I need to know, what's your signature? Is it your hat? Is it your jeans? And if so, how does it contribute to your performance on set? I need to know.
I don't think just because two directors do something, that means others have to do that. So I think the whole sort of thesis of your question is flawed.
So you're a revolutionary.
No, I'm just one of not two people.
Okay. So you're a singular voice.
I would say. No, I just don't wear pajamas or a fastidious suit when I'm on set.
Aha.
Yeah.
You do wear hats and jeans.
I am right now, and I may not be in an hour or tomorrow.
Hi.
Hi.
So you're a funny guy. You do a lot of funny things.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I was just wondering, last year, same time last year, November 10th, tell me the funniest thing that happened to you. Funniest thing. You work with a lot of funny people. I'm sure funny things are happening all the time.
Like specifically on the,
Yeah.
I don't,
You're funny, you're around funny people, jokes happening all the time on the sets and things. Tell me a funny thing that happened
I
last
don't
year
remember anything about November 10th of 2014. I don't remember.
This would be a better interview if you did.
Yeah, I know, but you should like call Marilou Henner or something. She's a ginger too, but she can remember shit like that.
Well, I mean, what do you want? I mean, I'm just asking the questions here.
Well, I gave you an answer. It's like I don't remember.
Okay.
Do you have another? Do you have anything else?
Yeah, all right. Let me think. Jesus, this guy.
So I have it's a two-parter.
Okay.
It's a two-parter. Part of your identity is the fact that your name is spelled with a PH
Yes.
instead of a V,
Yes.
like Steven Spielberg, so the V.
Right.
Do you feel being a PH sets you apart and makes you a revolutionary?
It definitely makes me much less successful than Steven Spielberg.
Oh, no. Don't put yourself down.
When you were a kid growing up in the 80s,
Yeah.
your grandfather, Peter Falk, came over to read you a bedtime story. You were sick.
Yeah.
Why didn't you want to hear about the kissing part?
How did you dig this up?
I saw a movie. where
No,
it happened.
that's really funny. It's a good joke. Obviously, my grandfather was not Peter Falk.
He wasn't.
Obviously, that was Fred Savage, and that was a movie directed by Rob Reiner.
Okay.
So,
The Falklands. Care to comment?
yeah, that was a series of islands that Argentina and England were fighting over in the 80s. That's not, but I have nothing to do with that.
Any relation to Jesse Falk from my high school?
Oh my God, yes.
Really? How's he doing?
No.
No?
No. Can we get another interviewer?
My second question is, as you know, Lee Daniels wears pajamas. Paul Feig
No, I've
wears a suit.
I've heard-
I've
yeah, I've heard of
noticed
that, yeah.
in recent years you've grown a beard. Do you feel that contributes to your identity as a director and brings you to set with a different vibe?
Then, like, if I wore a suit?
You're the one answering the question.
The beard and it's.
Do you feel more official when you have a beard?
I suppose, more Nordic.
Ah,
I dug around a little, just so you know. So you're from Flagstaff, Arizona, and you went to Mort Jeffman Elementary School when you were a kid.
That's a different Todd.
Would you
Anderson.
wait when you were a kid? My question is, did it hurt your feelings when the children said, "Todd, hair so red. We wish that he was more square-jawed"?
If the children had said that to me, it would have hurt my feelings.
Point taken.
So I hear that you play video games.
Yeah, well, yes, that's I do play video games.
Great. Okay, so I want to know the number one thing about video games that I should know. The number one thing you'd tell everyone watching about video games.
Then it's a it's an entertainment. It's a different kind of it's entertainment.
Okay. More like maybe how to play them or something like that.
Well, no, well, it's you have a thing that you use to control them, and you play them.
No, I've noticed you're married, and I've had the pleasure of meeting your family at the Junket. Now you're all gingers. Did you prepare for that? Were you like, I need to have a ginger family? Would you feel less fulfilled without one? You know what I mean? Like if your wife was blonde or brunette or...
If I had married someone other than the redheaded woman that I married,
Yeah.
would have I felt less fulfilled?
Yeah?
I imagine, yes.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I did some research.
Oh,
Your name is Stephen J. Skelton,
correct.
and yet I see skin, I see hair, I see eyeballs, fingernails. Are you an ambassador from the Skeleton Army? And if so, is the Skeleton War imminent? Okay, next question. Favorite Family Guy character?
Like when Stewie's Darth Vader.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so funny.
Don't talk about the Skeleton Army.
Something I've observed in my life is Lee Daniels.
The guy,
wears-
the guy responsible for the butler, Lee Daniels.
He wears pajamas to set. Okay? Paul Feig wears...
Fancy suit.
Yeah. Do you feel you're not a director because you don't have qualities?
Like suits or pajamas?
Or beards like Steven Skelton?
Or a beard? I think that,
If you had a beard, would it be ginger?
yes, it would be. It would be a red beard.
Would it be curly?
It would probably be a curly red beard.
I rest my case.
Fair.
So you are the creator of You're the Worst.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And what I want to know is, I want to know the most demoralizing thing that anyone has ever done to you in a relationship, but make it funny.
Some of those things are kind of raw. Could we do another question?
Oh, okay. All right. The meanest anyone has ever been to you in a relationship, but keep it funny. Funny for the camera.
What's better, having curly red hair or a little kid tied to a bed set on fire?
Little kid tied to a bed set on fire.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Yeah. Predictable.
Yeah, very.
But you relate.
Oh
I
yeah,
assume.
I agree. Yeah, totally. I
Yeah.
thought, yeah.
It's tougher for a guy, just so you know.
Yeah, because you look like red pubes.
Yeah,
People think red pubes.
Yeah, they called me pubes in high school. That was.
That's what they called you.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Not
got
not,
That they said that, and I thought of the other one, and I thought that was what they called you,
They were more creative where I actually grew up than in Arizona.
which is Haiti. Cool.
Wow, it's like Super Soul Sunday. I mean, if you don't feel like you dug into their penises, then you shouldn't be watching. So we're gonna leave, and just get the fuck out of here, to be quite frank. But I want to thank you guys for joining me, because it was really special. Once again, this is Collette Wolfe, star of You're the Worst. Eva Anderson, star of You're the Worst in the writing room.
Not at all.
Every Wednesday night on FXX at 10:30 p.m. If you're not watching the show, there is something severely wrong with you. I'm Kether Donohue. I'm in You're in the Worst as well. Okay? Until next time, the concession stand is closed.
Why?
Oh, you know what? I heard there's some health code violations.
Cool.